It's a niche. It's all right.
Yeah, I know you like to table dance. The problem is, if you were really table dancing, that table's not going to hold your butt.
Well, if it was
Mike.
really him and not some slender chick. Uh,
So,
anyway, we're back.
we're back.
I knew it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
here we are again, back where we usually start, in the guild dimension. This is going to be the starting area for all of these dimension tours, so get used to it. As you can probably see, if Steve has his UI up, we have hit an even 200 plus ones in the guild dimension.
I
I
don't
think
have
that's
the UI
phenomenal.
showing right now.
Well, now they know.
They do. Yeah, now we're telling them 200. 200
200
plus
even.
ones.
We all three of us have plus one, so that's fine and dandy.
I've plus one out on every freaking tune I've got in our guild.
I haven't.
Yeah. I have. I only have two.
I
Because
have
you guys
three
deserve
characters.
a plus one.
We did. I think we did pretty damn good job. We're still waiting for the guild to reach level to be able to put the guild master dude right here. But we're getting there. We're getting there.
We have to be 25, right?
Yeah,
Guild
we have to
level
be
25.
25. And right now we're still level 16. So
We're not bad. We're not bad.
not bad, not bad. We're gaining a. Well, we
We've
were gaining a
we've
level.
slowed down considerably.
Right. Yeah. Not a lot of participation in guild quests and stuff like that. But
Well, the problem is it comes down to this isn't a PvP heavy guild,
no.
and we end up constantly. If you could see on my UI in the video here when everybody's watching this, we're still sitting here trying to kill guardians.
Yeah.
This was the same quest that we've had for 2 days.
Yep. It is. And there's two other quests that are still on that we haven't done yet. So, yeah. Well, it'll get done. We'll level. We're leveling slowly, but we'll get it done.
I just wish they'd stop with the PvP quests.
Yeah. There's too many PvP quests. There seems to be like 4 per side. So we're doing 2 for Guardian, 2 for Defiant.
But the problem is what we have with it though is that it's not there's the PvP quests, but it's the PvP quests that are being chosen over the other quests on a regular
Right.
basis because
Well,
of two people that PvP.
Right. Well, I think there should be an option to have for a guild to have 2 quests active. They should have a PvP quest and a non-PvP quest. So that way the non-PvP quests can get done and just be done with, which is what we're doing first. But the PvP quest can also be done at the same time as the other quests being done.
I agree with that. I think having a PvP and a PvE quest active at the same time is perfectly fine.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Because that'll provide the balance because there's only 4 PvP quests, Guardian and Defiant side, like you've said. That's
Right.
what seems to be on a regular basis.
And I think it's
most
don't
guilds
hold me to that.
most guilds are either PvP heavy or PvE heavy. I've really honestly ever seen a guild that's perfectly split 50-50, half
No.
and half,
Neither have I.
PvE versus PvP.
No.
And we'll see how well this holds up with my microphone not having a pop filter in front of it with all these P's. Good thing I don't talk right at it.
Right. And it sounds pretty good to me, so I think I think it's going to be fine.
But
Just have to see what it sounds like in posting.
post production. But anyway, but I agree. Having the 2 quests, having one for each side, I think active at any given time. Not so much Guardian Defiant.
Well, even if it's just 2, even if there's only 2 PvP quests, it seems to take us longer to do the PvP quest than it does to do anything else.
But that's because we only have
right.
a handful of people that PvP in this guild.
And of course, I don't expect Trion to change it just for us, just
No.
because of our guild.
But
There are
being
other
said,
guilds out there.
that being said, I wouldn't be surprised if this wasn't mentioned or suggested or something, before.
On their live stream. The live stream I think they do on Thursdays. It's either Thursday or Friday. I think it's Thursday. But I don't know if they do it every week. I think they may do it every week. I'm not positive.
I'll have to look into that. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Had a bit of a issue with hard drive running out of space, of all
It
things.
happens.
I feel like a freaking dork because I forgot to look at it.
No, it's not a big
So
deal.
kind of cut us off a little bit at the beginning there. You really didn't miss a whole lot. We basically, we talked
Rambling.
about kind of the little bit of the live stream, and then we were basically jumping right into Tim's dimension. So all you really missed was about a minute of us rambling and a loading screen. Good job. Nice job, hard drive. Nice
So
job.
we don't give you loading screen. That's what we do. We don't give you loading screen. All right. So anyway, we're in the dimension. A lot of things have changed. In here, for one, a little bit of an armory. I think me and Steve had discussed that probably the rest of the tower is going to become some kind of armory, and I might even have some armory building somewhere else.
Well, and I don't even think it has to be an armory, but more. I think more storage, because this is very barren in here, and that's the one thing I
It
keep.
is.
Every time I come in here, it very much. It has a feel of that there's not a lot going on here.
Because I didn't really ever know what to do with it.
But I
But
think
up
maybe
here-
some storage and maybe a little bit of a. Oh, yeah, overkill sentry tower.
Sentry tower, 350 degrees, or yeah, 360 degrees of fire. Steve was complaining earlier about there being 2 empty spots for cannons, so I put mortars there. Happy?
Swing.
And I will
Link.
say this, as I've always said, those mortars look like pop guns, so when you fire them off, they go. It's all they do. A little,
That's
a
pretty
little
much it.
sign will come out of it and say, "Bang."
Bang.
Oh, I wish you could do that. If you could get
I
a sign,
know.
a little flag and put up. Oh God, Ryder's
That would-
dancing on one.
Oh, jeez.
Hey.
All right, so
Whoa.
as we come down, I'm going to take the shortcut down the hill. Need
I don't
to
think we've ever shown off your graveyard over here.
my graveyard.
Yeah, you have a little graveyard over here with gravestones, cairns, a little
Yeah.
little mausoleum action. Get the tree out of my way. There we go.
Well, you don't like my tree?
No, as I turned around, the leaves were like right in the freaking field of view. It's all you could see. So I had to scroll in.
Yeah, it's they're fallen fallen troops.
Well, I like this.
So this is for the big fart, the one that you thought might have ended up being a crap at the same time.
Right. But over here, just a little, a few. There's not even really a whole lot to see here at the Wardstone. Or yeah, it's a
So
Wardstone.
it's a neutral wardstone, yeah.
That's neutral.
That Ryder still needs to fix.
Yeah, I was trying to fix it earlier. You guys ran off, so
Well, that's what we do.
Oh, I know.
You say you're gonna do something, and we bolt
I know.
Because we don't want to
It's like
die.
you're scared or something.
because we're afraid it's gonna blow up. So again, down here, there are some things that are the same. There are some things that are different than the last time you were that this was shown.
I do like the railing here. This
the
this
railing
did add
is-
a nice touch. That and adding in the dories and the rowboats and stuff like that.
Yeah, it is a naval base. You gotta have some, rowboats and stuff. It's an old time Navy base. The what?
Sunken rowboat.
Sunken rowboat? Where?
Yeah, right here. It's pretty sunken to me.
Who brought my rowboat down?
Wasn't me.
Hmm.
No, hang
Oh,
on.
wait a minute. It's not.
Hang on. It's not. It just
That's
looked
not
it.
sunken.
It definitely looked it till I got.
I was gonna say, who let Ryder in the boat?
So here is a malfunctioning Carthane cannon. Not really sure what's wrong with it. It's just kind of arcing and sparking down the barrel. Some wires sticking out over here. I think the side panel blew off.
I think, didn't we talk about this? And I think it came down
Yes.
to because Dye was running around it. It was a targeting
Oh, yeah,
system.
yeah,
That's what
yeah.
you were going to look into.
Yeah, the targeting system fried out because it couldn't keep a target on her.
I'm gonna have to get us a license for Benny Hill. I've got to get that video up of her running in circles constantly.
So and everybody remembers the
Yeah,
light
this
ships.
didn't change at all.
No, this except for the cargo.
No, I even think some of the cargo was under there as well.
Man, maybe. But here, you don't even need to get on the ship. You can see everything you need to see from here. Well, I don't know unless you want to get a close look. But just a mortar ship. It's not anything really special. Just, you know, a light bombardment ship. It's got cargo in it already, so this ship's actually ready to go.
Yeah, this one you said was about to leave port anyway.
Yeah, it's ready to go on patrol.
I think you might have to move this bastard though in front of it. As I fall off, because I don't think it's going to get very far with what, a bombie's ass in between it.
No.
Oh, you still have a dory over here.
There's what?
There's still a dory over here.
I know, I'm leaving it.
You were going to say I should be able to what?
You should be able to get back up on the this deck here.
Which one? This lower one where the escorts are?
Yeah, where the escort ships are.
Of course not. Well, remember, bombies aren't, you know, as nimble as, you know, Kalari.
Here, this. You should be able to get up there now.
There it goes. It didn't load in until just right as I went to jump.
Put it back.
I don't know. Maybe putting those last two like that at a lower thing would be a good idea anyway.
What I'll probably do is end up angling them a little bit into the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then you could actually like pull like a dory up on it or something like that.
Yeah. But at the end here, you got this is the, what would you call this? The
grand finale.
The heavy attack ship? Heavy assault ship. This ship is made for broadsides. This ship is made to bombard. This ship is made to go straight on and mess somebody up. What else, guys?
It's powered by Ryder's farts.
That's right. Don't forget it.
It'll smell you out of your city.
Pretty much.
But remember, everything on it is placed as if the ship was in. Well, it is in port. So,
yeah, but
so it's, you know, it's docked. It's stationary.
Hey,
it's
look
not.
at me. I'm on top of the gun.
Wait a minute.
These are no longer high energy discharge weapons. These are methane propulsion cannons.
Methane propulsion cannons. I actually thought about turning one of them into a TIE fighter looking thing.
A TIE fighter looking? Putting
putting the barrels together and having the two bases sticking out?
Yeah. That would be kind of cool.
It would be pretty cool looking, but that's probably for another dimension.
Well, you don't want George Lucas, you know, suing you.
So here you go. The main land-based defense cannon for the island. And as you notice, it is steadily taking aim on Sanctum.
It's hard to see because of that tree and the other ship down there at the end, but it is pointed at Sanctum.
Right. It was some very careful aiming going on there when I said that. Got to keep them Guardians in check. So here's the light bombardment ship. Or no, this would be a heavy bombardment. A light attack ship.
Light attack ship, yeah. Yeah, because this has only got the one mortar, even though it's a larger mortar, but the one mortar and the two cannons.
Right. Oh, and we passed up one of the piers.
Yeah, I was just looking.
These are the heavy escorts, or they will be heavy escorts when I get more Carthane cannons. I do have more Carthane cannons that I could use. I just don't choose to at the time because I have them placed in positions that I actually kind of like where they're at, and you'll see that here pretty shortly.
Oh, I thought it was still sitting in your Dulciga Valley.
No. No. We can explain that at another time for those who don't know. So here's the storage area. Just a little bit of the highlights in here. Some tables. Just random things that don't get used, but I thought would look pretty cool. Just kind of chilling out.
I'm not sure I'm feeling the building parts of. Excuse me.
I
Ugh.
didn't know where to put them, and that's before I started using Dulciga Valley as a storage area. And I actually forgot they were there until you just said something.
Well, I think what we need to do is make you some more dories to put back on this side.
I actually think I have 8 more dories.
I think we still need to make you more dories.
Oh my
Okay. Silly question, but what in the world is a dory?
That's the little rowboats up here.
Okay.
These little rowboats, these little paddle boats here.
Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Oh, and there's 2 hanging from the ceiling too. I forgot about those.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Yep.
I didn't even see those.
Yep.
Cool.
And then over here is the kind of the equipment cargo ship. It also doubles as a fishing ship.
Yeah, this is your transport ship, so to
Right.
speak.
But it also goes out fishing for supplies for the island. So the sailors can eat. They gotta eat. So yeah, that's that one. And then you have the flagship. Now this one is kind of special to me. This is the idea basis behind this. I'm going to take a little bit of extra time here to explain this. Now you have these tracks that run down the port and starboard side of the ship. Okay. The idea is that these tracks are what are holding these cannons, and that the cannons will slide and pivot 360 degrees whichever way it needs to point, but it has a full range of motion all the way up to the center.
Well,
So it gives the ship a pretty decent field of fire.
as long as it's not firing back on the helm.
But it also gives it the ability to have 2 cannons pointed off of one side of the ship, because like if I wanted it to fire off the port side over here, this one could actually stay where it's at. This one could go all the way forward, cross over the port side track, and come right over here. And there you go. Now you got 2 port side cannons, and
Firing
now
right
you can
on
do a
Sanctum.
complete broadside. You can. Well, it just so happens to be Sanctum over there. But then you can have a full broadside off of one side of the ship, and then easily just rotate them 180 degrees and have it broadside off the starboard side. And then you've got rear face. Or these can be rear facing cannons here, on the back side of the ship. So that's this. I'm really this ship right here is, other than the heavy assault ship, is one of my favorite ships. Took me forever. Steve even knows this. Took me forever to get this ship off of fishing.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it took me what?
the second cast.
Second cast, I got the crate, got the ship right in it.
I so wanted to just. Oh,
And what do? I sink it.
it's in his dimension.
Sunken.
Underwater, sunken. So moving on, we'll head back up this way. And I'm gonna go ahead and dismount because we're at the next point. This is cargo area. Little
Oh.
garden here.
Yeah, I have not seen this since you
This is new. This is something that was done today, actually, as a matter of fact.
you need to think about the weather in your area, because snow, and then, yet that's the only,
There's snow on that one?
that's snow.
I'm not seeing snow on that one. I don't see snow.
Covered in snow.
Yeah, I don't see snow on it either.
Well,
What's
that's
the-
because our graphic settings are way down, Ryder.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, remember, I run with, maxed graphics for the most
Yeah.
part.
And that was the only one with snow on it?
Yeah. It's
See,
been
that-
that way. I thought you purposely had that.
No, I had no idea. But these are the pieces that I'm really proud of, and I'm probably not going to change. These are recently delivered armaments for the ships or the island. I haven't decided, but
Yeah, it looks
how
good
they
like
got
that.
here by wagon, I don't know.
Cargo ships.
Cargo ships, yeah, and then they were offloaded by mule or ox or whatever, and just dropped
Or
here.
By ass.
But that's like the premise behind it, is that it was, they were delivered and just left.
They just strapped it to two bombies.
Or even
Well, I
one.
mean, Steve is one bomby. I'm the other, so. Yeah.
Now here, I don't remember if this was here last time or not.
This was
is
not.
This was not, and there are a couple of statues missing. So let's
All of
look
them
at
are
this.
missing, except for the two. I'm telling you, the two life ones don't end up disappearing. The other three do. That's weird. There they go.
Alright, so there they are. This is my Hunt Rift monument. It's just an idea I came up with once I found out that you actually get statues from completing each tier of the Hunt Rifts. We are currently on 5s. This one over here is the one we just got for the 4s. But we're currently on 5s. And the one for 5s I'll probably put back here.
Yeah, because he's a bigger. He's bigger than this. It's another architect.
Yeah.
It's another bug guy like this, but he's bigger. He's almost the size of this guy, Tim, from what I was seeing.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember seeing the picture of him. Video that somebody was so kind to put up.
I like the fact. I like what you're doing with all the Miniers too.
Yeah, that was just something I thought of. I don't know why I have 2 death ones.
Why not?
'Cause they're cool.
Just anytime you get a Minier out of a rift or something like that, a hunt rift or whatnot, just add it to
I
it.
haven't
Just
gotten one in a while, to be honest.
when we did the 4s last week, I ended up with 2 life ones that
Wow.
night. Two
I
in
got
the
it.
same night.
I got a death one and something else. I can't remember. I think maybe a life.
Yeah, I think you had Death and Life because they're in your dimension now, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I think it was Death and Life. This back here I got out of out of a rift, the big sword.
I like
Oh, wow.
that.
But
No
see
doubt.
here's the base of it though, because I have it sunk in the ground. It's like a
Yeah.
it's like a tombstone kind of.
No, I like it better.
Actually-
Sink it back down. It looks better.
Oh no,
Yeah,
I'm
looks
going
good.
to.
Almost like it's a giant sword that just kind of came in and just kind of right into
Yeah,
the rock.
I actually thought about kind of tilting it a little bit, but I haven't really decided on that. Now, another thing that me and
I like it.
Steve, talking to you people, the audience. So this is something that me and Steve worked on. Right here is the big, huge 3 footprint tree. We were messing around with it one day. I had it over by the Hunt Rift monument, just kind of off to the side, and we made it real big. I had just bought the 2-story Kalari house, and I got to looking at the underneath of the tree, and I'm like, oh my god, it has the same shape as the roof, and I immediately stopped. Steve will remember this too, and I just went, oh my god.
And at that point, I knew exactly what you were thinking.
Steve's like, and he's like, oh my god. And I'm like, yeah, it would fit right underneath there. and I think it looks freaking great.
It does.
Oh, let me get out of edit mode here. Everything turns green when I go to edit mode. But did a little landscaping.
I do like the pathway.
Yeah, the
That did
pathway.
turn out really nice.
This is a compilation of mine and Steve's genius.
Coming back down's a little bumpy, but
Yeah, and I've tried smoothing it out. There's really nothing.
there's
I can
not.
smooth it out.
Yeah.
It's quite literally there for looks, and that's it. It's not functional. um, I did a little. I did a bunch of landscaping. The landscaping was pretty much me. The paths were me and Steve. Uh, I still have to build a pathway over to the little house.
Oh, look.
Die.
My bow racks.
Yep.
Yes, thank you for my couple, Steve. I appreciate it.
Di supplied me with the lanterns, which I really, really like those.
Only after I bought all the materials for them.
Yeah. But she made them. But they look fantastic here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
These are, just so everybody knows, these are Kalari lamps. They're really nice.
And I figured since this was, had 2 Kalari buildings in it, we might as well stick with the Kalari theme, and go that route.
And I like the little touch of the grass. You
Yeah,
did at the
around
bottom.
the base, yeah. I gotta get 2 more, do these over here. But, yeah, like I said, there's little tweaks and torques that have to be done in here. Little garden area. Here's a dory that's been inset in the ground, put some dirt in it. There's a tree growing out of it, some bushes. I like that. I really do. That came out better than what I thought it was gonna.
That did.
Ground cover.
That did. I'm just seeing, and I can see it. Okay. Just seeing if I could see that smoke still from where we did the.
Yeah, you can just
Just
see it.
barely.
Yeah, it looks good. On the inside here, there's nearly nothing special. This is essentially really an office space. To be perfectly honest, it's not really used for anything else.
Hey Tim,
Why there's a bassinet in here?
you want to tell me
Got
something?
something you need to tell us?
Why is this in here?
I don't know.
Dude, I did not.
I don't know.
I didn't put it there.
I have no clue. I was like, why is there a bassinet in your place?
Dude, I put the chair right there, but that
Well,
bassinet.
there's a bassinet, a doll,
that
and it looks like a note. Looks like somebody's dropping you off a kid for you to take care of.
Thinking
You
I
might
need
want to
to
talk
check
with Di.
Yeah,
To
that's
check
what
my
I'm thinking.
permission. I've played around with my permissions so much that I don't think I could even fathom a guess of who put that in here.
I think it's probably Di.
That's what I'm thinking.
Gonna have
she's
to talk
telling,
to her.
she's telling she's pregnant with your baby and she had it, so.
Shut the hell up, because that shit isn't even funny, and she'll probably kill you for that, because we're not dating or anything. So
I know, I'm just teasing with you.
that kind of implication will get people in trouble.
It'd
I'm
be alright.
serious. Namely,
You're right.
probably me. Thanks, guys. Can't edit this out of the fucking video.
Nope, I'm leaving that in. I'm leaving all of it in.
We don't even know if it was her that put it in here.
No, but Di's the only person that really comes in here any frequently.
Yeah.
And the only reason I say Di is because I remember Di getting one of those recently.
Yeah, but isn't it still in her dimension? Didn't she set it
I
in there?
don't
with
know.
some kind
We'd
of
have to
purpose?
go look.
We're gonna have to check that out before I confront her with it.
I think you can buy
Because
them,
yeah, I
can't
thought
you?
no, it comes from a loyalty thing, I think.
No. You can buy them.
Oh, you can?
There is a bassinet.
That's what I thought, because I
was
thought
just-
I'd seen it when I was looking at them.
I was just looking under decorations, and there is a bassinet that you can get.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, and here's the forge area. It's where some of the weapon making, handheld weapons are being made.
I like that though. Looks really good.
Yeah, I just wish I knew how to get rid of the smoke coming out of the back. Because
Yeah.
I don't.
Well,
I don't,
you've got a slight opening in the back.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Okay, so it makes
There
sense.
is a slight opening. It makes sense.
All right. All right. All
Oh,
right.
okay. There we go.
We can deal with it. But yeah, there's the cooling, the water for cooling. It's kind of hot. You know, somebody probably just dunked a hot sword in there. And then there's Steve donated a blacksmith table,
Cool.
which I think they look pretty good.
Yeah.
But really, everything else in this dimension has been seen. The walkway changed a little bit. I added a few more pieces to it. I don't know if any of the well, no, the ponds were in here.
I'm pretty sure they were.
Yeah.
I'm
There might
still
be
missing graphics on this plant. It's
thought we
still
fixed-
showing bright white to me.
I thought we fixed that.
No. No, we fixed the rock that was black. This
Yeah, I was
turquoise
gonna
rock
say, I
right
thought
here.
There was a black rock.
Yeah.
But like that plant and this one here, these still show stark white,
That's weird.
like neon white.
Well, this is, I guess, Dai's favorite area.
Your
I don't know
sacrifice
why.
table and
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there,
oh
I don't
look,
think
more
there's been.
snow.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring that stuff to my other dimension. Because it's
That was just kind of a storage spot for it anyway.
right. Yeah, it was stuff that I got out of the grab boxes.
Yeah,
you know.
I don't think anything is. Just kind of taking a look, but I
think
don't think
everything
anything's
is
changed in
the same.
here.
I
Well,
think. Oh no, I added a table.
yeah, you added this table and the books on the shelf and
No,
everything.
that was. I
No,
think
that
was.
wasn't there.
Oh, wasn't?
No.
Oh. But recently I added this table.
Oh, that's
Just
nice.
got a
Yeah. Well,
with a butcher knife in it. But other than that, I don't really think.
What about the chest at the end of the bed? That wasn't there last time I was in here anyway.
No,
It-
and I think those. I don't think the end tables here on either side of the bed were there
Were they?
either.
No, they weren't.
they
Yeah.
were.
Were they?
I
They
don't
might
know.
have been. I don't know. I'd have to go back and
Oh.
watch the video to find out.
Yeah, it's not that important. I mean, it's been shown now. I don't, and everything upstairs is exactly the same because I haven't done anything to it.
Diddly squat with it.
Done
Yeah.
nothing.
Why I bought a two-story shimmer sand house is beyond me. I don't think anything has really changed down here. Maybe a few minor tweaks and you know, just minor. I don't.
What?
Probably wouldn't even notice.
What's with the crystals coming out of the wall?
Oh, I needed to put that somewhere, and I thought it would look pretty cool there.
That is kind of cool. Your experimentation here is having, you know,
I still think, you know,
unnatural effects.
I'm thinking Ryder's gonna come in here and fix it, but
Mm-mm. Nope.
No. Not gonna happen.
He can't. We can't even get him to fix an ATM machine at his work, let alone, you know.
right.
Hey, you know, I know
Oh,
how to
this
fix
the
machine.
snake, the little worm
Oh,
on
the
the
thing at the
floor
bottom.
wasn't
Yep.
there.
Yep, the thing at the bottom wasn't there. Yeah,
We did add that to kind of add a little stand effect to it.
The desk, the reception.
The
Ryder's
wall
desk.
here, remember, because you changed some of the
Oh, yeah,
accidental
that's
picking up of all of the rocks. So now
Yeah,
the wall
that
that was here is no longer.
Yeah.
Which I like, though. It opens it up a little
It
bit.
opens it up, yeah. This is finally complete.
Oh, I haven't seen that since you put the benches in. I do like that.
The benches, the officers' tables
Oh.
are finally complete.
Remind me when we get done with our recording. I've got those other two chairs to give you.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The low back versions of these.
Yep. This office has been opened for, you know, just minor.
Thanks for making the bed at least my size in my office.
Right?
It's a bomby table
Have a desk.
for a bomby bed for a bomby.
I gave you a desk. and a chair.
The problem is it's not even big enough for Ryder.
It's not.
I could pretend like I have a decent space.
I don't know if I made any changes in here. I think I was pretty happy with this last time. So I don't think there was anything that was changed.
The only thing
I do want to take one of those bow racks and bring it in here, though.
The only thing I don't like is just this bookshelf where it kind of sits into the rock.
Sits into the rocks, yeah. I'm not sure I like it either. I'll probably change it.
That's the only thing I don't like.
Doesn't look too good.
But otherwise, this office really did turn out really good.
Yeah, and
overall.
I think I'm happy enough with it that I'm probably going to leave it alone, except for that bookcase.
I like the stable.
And I think I've got an extra bow rack. If you want to leave those there, I've got a couple extra already
no,
made.
there's 3 bow racks. I mean, I'm not going to need more than that. I'll probably just have a bow rack in here just for looks.
Yeah.
So
what I would do is probably take that sword and the bow rack and mount them on the rock here and set them so that the stand sits into the rock. So it's like they're just kind of, on the rock itself.
That's something I thought of.
Kind of looking like a picture like you did, Steve, in yours.
Yeah.
Well, we used the same idea on the guild dimension. This is on the back of the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
In the guild dimension, that sword rack.
It's also what they used to make the wine rack.
Yeah, the wine rack was made with that as well.
Which I thought was genius.
Mm-hmm.
But that's pretty much it for this dimension. So I think we'll probably call it quits here, huh?
Yeah, and that's about it for time. We're pretty much out of time, not out of luck, but out of time, definitely.
Right. So we'll end it here. Go ahead and feel free to come into my dimension. It's open up to the public. It's open up to the guild. Yeah, if you liked it, give it a +1. Because to be perfectly honest, I don't really care about +1s or not.
Give him a +1. He's only at 10. Come on.
Like I said, that's not something that really concerns me. I do this because I enjoy it. If other people gets enjoyment out of it, great. Give it a +1.
Honestly, Tim, if other people did come in here, they'd probably get some great ideas out of here. Between you and Steve, yeah, they would get some great ideas.
Well, but next time, in our next episode, we'll be doing mine. We'll be looking at at least my little Fane's Retreat.
His little Fane's Retreat, which Steve has done some fantastic work in there. So that's going to be it. Until next time, we'll see you then.
Have a good one.
See you.